Good afternoon, degenerate gamers. Today we have a fun one, the drama of Streamer Awards 2026. Now, for the girls out there listening to me, have you ever been invited to a party where you don't really care for the host, but you don't hate her enough not to go to the party? You just think she's insufferable and annoying, but you know, you don't really hate her. You have a friend who's going to the party, and there's other people going to the party. You like them. You get the opportunity to meet people. So you kind of want to go to the party, and you go to the party, and you realize everybody at the party also can't stand the insufferable twatty host. That is Streamer Awards any year 2026, 2025, 2024. It doesn't matter. That's what's going here. We're going to talk about the Streamer Awards. But before we do, if you could like and subscribe my video, you will greatly help me out. And let's get started. So, yesterday, was this yesterday? I think it was yesterday. Yes, April 19th. QTCinderella revealed the trailer for this year's Streamer Awards. So let's just play it real quick. It's only a minute.
Starting chapter starting.
Run! Oh my god, it's a big category, bro.
Yeah!
Alright. Okay. This is what it's about.
Tommy Michelle for
This is what it's about, boys.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for joining us today. I hope you had fun. The reason I put this show on is to bring us all together. There's so much negativity on the internet, but for one night a year it feels quiet. These are the moments that make this industry beautiful, so please cherish them. This right here, this is a vehicle for togetherness.
Okay, so there's more of the more insufferable, insanely wealthy streamers who have all the money in the world, don't need more PR. But here's the thing about the 2026 Streamer Awards, every year Streamer Awards, it's all a huge ass clique of the same streamers that QTCinderella agrees with. I will say that I was told not to do shit about QTCinderella because she's a vindictive bitch. So, that's always fun to know. But this is my opinion, and I don't give a shit what anybody thinks. I just want to bring to light that everybody who goes to this thing is a big ass streamer who doesn't even like QTCinderella. They don't even like each other. Big streamers don't even like each other. All they do is stab each other in the back. They hate each other. They talk shit about each other. But they go to this for more PR, and more PR means more viewers. Now, I don't know if you've heard, but another big streamer, one of the top 5, ExtraEmily, which, by the way, ExtraEmily has the most grating fucking personality and voice I have ever had the displeasure of having on my screen. I have tried so hard to watch this bitch. I've heard she's wholesome and she's really nice. And I've wanted to like her, but I would rather listen to an hour-long nails down the chalkboard than watch and listen to ExtraEmily. But anyway, that's a side rant. We all know these streamers viewbot. She just got caught viewbotting. She got caught red-handed. I've noticed that none of these big streamers in this big old circle of circle jerking millionaires, none of these people say anything about it because they're all viewbotting too. That's one. But two, they don't want to say anything about another streamer, not in public. I'm sure they're talking shit about her viewbotting to each other. But if you notice, all the streamers she showed are these big ass streamers that are just circle jerking each other. She never invites small streamers. She never invites a streamer she just personally disagrees with. You can't disagree with her. You will never be invited to any of this if she doesn't like the things you have to say on your stream, which is ridiculous because she likes to present it as something she's giving to the people, and she's providing the people, and the people are supposed to choose the streamers and the awards. But we all know she personally fixes and picks who wins these awards because none of these other streamers that are actually extremely popular, but popular in this way that the QTCinderella types don't like their politics or what they have to say or what they stand for. None of them ever win anything ever, even though they're extremely popular and their opinions, whether or not I agree with them or not, are very, very popular. So I find this circle jerk of streamers really annoying. And I don't know if anybody but the people who are invited to this shit actually care. Does the public actually care if QTCinderella hands some plastic angel to Kai Senate, Jinxie, XQC, any of these other streamers that already are popular and we already know they're at the top of their game? They're in the top 5. I mean, what's the ExtraEmily is view botting. What are the chances she hands ExtraEmily some fucking award? But she's view botting and she's already at the top of her game. She's making millions of dollars, but we have to honor her for being already at the top of her game and we already know it. How about getting some small streamers? Like, how about like invite these assholes, these circle jerking assholes, invite all of them, but do something where you have like, I don't know, invite like 50 really small streamers or 50 streamers that didn't view bot their way to the top and actually started off slow and eventually got there. I have my personal favorites who I think deserve it, but they're never invited to this because they're not big enough. They haven't circle jerked enough with the big streamers, and they aren't kissing QTCinderella's ass. That's the start of the Streamer 2026 Awards. And now we got to just look at some reactions, a few reactions. We don't have to look at all of them. I feel like my opinion on these things is pretty popular, but all of these big streamers are insulated behind their safe space of chat where chat just kisses their asses like, oh my god, you're going to the streamer award. I'm gonna watch you at the streamer award. Meanwhile, QTCinderella, her whole reasoning for doing it is because she wants to be like, guys, look at me. I am just the most kind, sensitive person. I am such a good person, just like the girl in Mean Girls. I am such a good friend, you guys. You see this? You see this? She's doing it for her own ego. We all know this. But I found this post, this reaction, just a friendly reminder that the streamer awards are just a bunch of rich, egotistical streamers giving awards to their rich, egotistical streamer friends. Just a big event where view-botting influencers can jerk each other off and pretend they're celebrities. Exactly. Exactly. No, if you don't view-bot, you're not getting on this award show. That's the fun part about all of this. If you're an honest streamer and you're streaming to your 250 people and you're not view-botting and you're trying to get by, you're not getting on here. Even if you're a great streamer, you're not getting on here. This award show is only if you're a millionaire friend to these streamers. It's just one big circle jerk. Nothing amazing, nothing interesting. Now we have this guy. I follow this guy, but I will say he tends to rage bait where he will quote what is supposedly said in a clip and it's not actually said in the clip. He does a lot of baiting, so I don't know how true this is. It probably is because I think anybody who's not in the circle jerk clique probably feels the same way. But Mia Love responds to QTCinderella announcing the 2026 Streamer Awards. And she says, I mean, the trailer was nice and all, but I don't see anyone I support. What about my people? And what she said to Rakai will never be forgotten. I don't know what she said to Rakai. I don't care about it anyways. It's rigged. Exactly. Exactly. You're not a part of her clique. None of you or your friends will be invited to this. This is only for her to feel good about herself so she can prop her up as like, I'm just a good streamer, you guys. I'm a very, very, very good streamer. I'm a very good person. I'm a good person, and I want to bring to the world a day of positivity where we all jerk each other off. We millionaires want you to see us as we are in our $100,000 dresses, and we want to let you know that we care. So please watch and vote for your favorite streamer, even though it won't really matter because I'm going to choose who wins anyway. But it's all for you guys. It's all for the public. That's what's going on here. It's really annoying. Let's look at some other reactions. Awards are pointless when the host is just giving them to her friends. Yes, exactly. Because the streamers outside her circle get ignored. It's like getting 100 on a test but not doing any work. Might as well call it that I'm giving my podcast buddy praise they don't deserve awards. Exactly. If you're not viewbotting, you're not on this streamer awards. Every single one of these, viewbot to hell. And that's why they're at the top of their game. And while they're viewbotting, they're dragging in advertisers who want to advertise with these people. And that's why Twitch loves them and all that kind of stuff. All that kind of fun stuff. You are not a part of the clique. Can't wait for the We Believe We Are on the Same Level as Hollywood Celebrities and will act better than everyone else, but we're all spineless cowards awards. Yes, exactly. Yes, but you, at least with Hollywood celebrities, they're kind of smug and aloof. These people are smug and want to pretend. They want you to believe they're genuine and virtuous and they would never hurt anybody except if you disagree with them. Then they will destroy you. Why so early? Maybe because you can barely get any money from the sponsors. Does anyone even care about the streamers? Yes, see, this is it. Nobody cares about the streamer awards. It's kind of like, does anybody except for boomers watch I don't even know what the awards are called for movies and shows and stuff, Emmys and Oscars? Does anybody watch that? The only reason why I don't even watch it, but I watch the highlights to see the dresses. I really like the dresses. It's the only reason to watch it is to see the outfits, but there's no other reason to watch this shit. These people don't even care. They don't even wear nice outfits because they're too cool. I'm too cool to dress up. And then, of course, I will say Fan making jokes last time was pretty hilarious. And then she got shit on for it because she went too far. And none of these streamers have a fucking backbone. Instead of saying, listen, guys, it was a joke, get over it, move on. It's like we have to make this big, long apology tour. Oh, I'm so sorry to the people I hurt. No, you're not. Shut the fuck up. I really wish they just stopped doing streamer awards at this point. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I mean, well, they're not gonna stop because they need to jerk each other off. Why the hell would they do another one? Yeah. I can't wait for the content that comes along with the disaster every year. Yeah, we should be happy they're having awards because two egotistical streamers are going to do something to shit on each other, or one obnoxious streamer will do something that is totally inappropriate for us all to be like, what the hell is wrong with this person? And then we'll get to hear streamers come back to their stream where they're safe from any type of confrontation with other streamers, and they'll shit on the other streamers. It'll be great. It'll be great. We'll have fun. It'll be lots of drama. Ah, yes, the Friends Award. That's exactly what it is. It's have you kissed QTCinderella's ass enough today? Because if you have, you might get an award where we watch privileged viewbotters jerk each other off yet at our expense. Exactly. Exactly. Stop giving these rich people money. Oh my god, I just went over that. I will link my Stop Giving Millionaires Money video up at the top. Asmongold better be nominated or we write. I mean, if we're going off of people who are watched the most, who get the most engagement, honestly, he does kind of deserve it. As much as I hate it, But then if we're talking about people getting rage baited into interacting with these streamers, we got to have Hassan and Asmongold in the same room. As much as I hate Hassan, he's going to have to be there to balance out the Asmongold part. QT hates ICE and wants open borders, but she has security and her streamer. I know. Well, we have to. QTCinderella is one of those bitches that always goes with the popular opinion. She doesn't really have an opinion of her own. She has to go with whatever her audience allows her to think. She's not allowed to think on her own, and she won't because she's a stupid bitch. Gotta announce now to gain subs and donations to fund. Yes, yep. Can't wait for reverse racism tweets against Fan for jokes. Yeah, Fan got like she got a lot of heat, and I thought some of her jokes were pretty funny. But she was telling jokes to a bunch of egotistical streamers. Streamers are the biggest egotistical people on the planet, especially the ones who claim they're not egotistical, or they try to play like they're one of the people, or they try to be humble, or they're super religious, or they try to be a good person. Those are all the ones where they have the biggest egos and will fly off the handle the most if you tell any one little joke that you bruises their ego. 100%. 100%. Fucking kill me, another social circle event to be some of the most narcissistic people on the internet. Yep. Yep. Spin the wheel early, boys. Let's see what dictator our resident dog shocker will clock. That's very true. Hassan's on this, like, let me cosplay a dictator, right? Because that makes me super cool and leftist, and everybody will want to follow me. Just like Hollywood Awards, it's an inner circle type of, yeah. So cool, just showing the most boring, talentless streamers who all view, but I like some of them are pretty entertaining. And I do think they do good, but I'll be honest, man. I will be honest. Extra Emily is like nails down the chalkboard, and Emiru has absolutely no personality. I try so hard to watch the two of them, and I'm like, really? Really? This is the female streamers at the top? Absolutely no personality or terribly grating personality. It's why people are like, oh, this is a male dominated space. Yeah, because the men have personality. You bitches are too concerned about like your fucking bangs or acting like a fucking, or, driving into something, running red lights because you're on your fucking phone. The men do the same thing, don't get me wrong, but at least they have like personality. Why is she doing this again after the colossal failure? Because she's such a good person. Judging which friends deserve an award. Yep. When the award doesn't acknowledge some of the biggest streamers on the site because of their political views. Yeah, if you don't follow her politics, she's definitely not going to invite you. And we all know which side she goes with. Whoa, the streamer Pedophile Group is having their annual circle jerk. She showed this during Master Bake. I hope it turns out better than it did last year. Keep the jokers, not the edgy gangbangers who get pissy because their favorite streamer gets mocked. Exactly. The streamers need to, like, get it together, man. Get it together. Take some jokes. Take a few jokes at your expense. It's all good. You know what we really need to bring back? Or we need to do is the roast. The celebrity roasts were amazing. We needed to do that to streamers. No way a streamer would sit through it all. No way one of these big streamers would actually sit for an entire roast, but it would be so amazing to watch them get so mad over being roasted. Oh man, I would love that. Instead of the shitty streamer award show, give me a roast. Celebrity roast, except it's streamers. Oh, that would be amazing. All right, I'll be busy knitting in a sweater rather than justify fake fame. Yeah. Thought she was done and XQC was doing it. Yeah, so another year of my besties get an award. Still the biggest fraud of an award show, yeah. You know it's fake when they ignore Fuenten and Aspen. Oh my god. I mean, I'm all for no politics, but didn't she invite Hassan last time? I mean, Hassan is disgusting too. Like he's the one again, I've said this before. He's the one that has absolutely disgusting takes, and a lot of times side rant, I don't even think Hassan believes half the things he says. You can't possibly think people should kill landlords when your mom's a landlord, or rich women should be raped when your girlfriend is that person. I don't know. I don't know. I hate Hassan. So we learned nothing from last year. This entire event is pointless, just her giving awards to her rich streamer friends. Another year, another get together circle jerk of brain rotted pseudo elitist cowards. Can't wait to watch Tectone, Pegasus, and Sen's Farm skip fire for our viewing pleasure. Same rigged people, another year, and well, I think the consensus is these award shows are just one big friends group of people saying, "Oh my god, you're amazing. Oh my god, no, you're amazing. Oh my god, oh my god. No, no, no. You're amazing. Oh my god, I love you. You're so amazing." That's all it is. It's fake. It's useless. Bring celebrity roast except for streamers. I would donate to that shit. That would be amazing. Well, that's about it. See you guys next time.